Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, May 29. The 78 courtrooms targeted for audio and video link technology should be outfitted with the necessary equipment next month. Justice Minister Delroy Chuck made the announcement during his recent contribution to the sectoral debate in Parliament. The European Union is providing €1.79 million to support the project. Minister Chuck says the hardware actually arrived on the island last year, but the project has been delayed due to issues still being resolved with the software.
But we hope in a matter of weeks that a decision will be made, and sometime in June, Mr. Speaker, the courts will have audio-visual equipment in them.
He says this investment will allow witnesses to give evidence from a remote location, pointing out that a mobile unit has already been purchased to support this. At the same time, the Justice Minister says steps are being taken to have jails, prisons, and the Horizon Remand Center linked into the courtrooms, so remandees do not have to travel to court for mentioned dates.
This will reduce the reliance on the security forces to provide transportation for accused persons to attend court.
He says for trials, the accused persons will still have to show up in court. The private sector organization of Jamaica, PSoj, is commending the government for successfully settling all judgment debts owed by the state for the last fiscal year. The Justice Minister had announced the $1.3 million payout during his sectoral debate presentation. In a statement yesterday, the PSoj said these kinds of timely and certain results are encouragements to investment and the growth of business confidence. The Organization of Business Leaders also commended the administration for steps to improve court infrastructure and efforts by the minister to bring more efficient management to Jamaica's judicial affairs. The PSoj says it stands ready to assist the government in achieving these goals. The first two codes of practice providing minimum standards for interacting with and facilitating the inclusion of persons with disabilities should be drafted by the latter half of this year and completed by year end. The Jamaica Council for Persons with Disabilities JCPD is in the process of drafting the codes of practice for education and training as well as employment. Executive Director of the JCPD, Christine Hendricks, says the codes will provide the public with practical guidance on how to include persons with disabilities in the two critical areas. Workplaces will be better equipped to deal with persons with disabilities. The codes of practice represent one component of the Disabilities Act, which was passed in Parliament in October 2014. Government has set aside $14 million to assist privately run children's homes with infrastructure support this fiscal year. State Minister of Education, Youth and Information Floyd Green made the announcement during his recent contribution to the sectoral debate. He also revealed that a partnership had been forged with UNICEF and OPM to better equip residential child care facilities with emergency preparedness and response tools. Minister Green says steps are also being taken to strengthen the monitoring framework for children's homes.
I have had discussions with the Minister of Justice, and it has been agreed and incorporated in our new Justices of the Peace Act, Mr. Speaker, that as a part of their remit, Justices of this Peace will now visit and report on children's homes right across the length and breadth of Jamaica.
These measures are part of a broader 5-year plan for the improvement of the residential care sector for children who are wards of the state. There are 45 privately run children's homes and 9 government-operated facilities in the country. And finally, Jamaica's cuisine is expected to increase in popularity this year as the country participates in the 4th UNWTO World Forum on Gastronomy Tourism. Portfolio Minister Edmund Bartlett and a team from his ministry are in Bangkok, Thailand for the May 30 to June 1 forum. Among other things, the world's top gastronomy experts are discussing current trends and challenges in the sector and exchanging best practices. Minister Bartlett will represent Jamaica at a high-level roundtable discussion on Wednesday. It's in keeping with the Tourism Ministry's thrust to promote Jamaica as a culinary destination through its recently launched gastronomy program. The minister will also use the Thailand assignment to meet with Asian ministers about multi-destination tourism. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Thanks for watching.